Hi, boys and girls. Today, we are going to make something delicious called, it's kind of fried zucchini, but we're actually going to bake it. And this was something that one of the kids in my class, Hayden, suggested I make, something that she said she loves cooking with her mom. So I got the recipe from Hayden, and we are going to try making it today. This is my first time making it this way, and I'm really excited to try it out. So you guys, the first thing we need to do, I washed my zucchini. We need to decide, do we want them in zucchini circles or do we want them long?
Zucchini circles. Zucchini cuts.
Circles or long?
Cut.
Just circles, okay. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is cut off the ends. And a zucchini is a little bit harder to cut through, so I don't know if they would quite, especially not with this tiny knife.
Oh, Mommy, I got with a sharp tiny knife, but I didn't cut my finger.
Let's see. We're going to see if Jax can do it. He might be able to do it. Now, if I were at school, I would have I have my chopper, which is awesome because it has a handlebar at the top, and you can kind of rotate it, and any kids can chop zucchini. But since we're at home and I brought all my really cool kid-friendly tools to my classroom where I am not at right now, we're going to try it this way. Jax, we might need a bigger knife. Let me know. You try cutting and see.
The end?
Yeah, cut that end off.
Looks like a cucumber.
Kind of. Was it hard, or do you think you can do it?
I thought it was a cucumber.
Okay, so while he's doing that, we are going to get our eggs ready. Oh, let's make them a little smaller, actually, Jax. Let me get a bigger knife for you. Okay. So because we want these to actually be tasty when we make them, we want them nice and thin. So I think we gave it a try. I'm going to do the big ones, and then you guys are going to help me with the other parts of this job. So I'm just going to cut them into circles. And you could also cut it into spears if you like that. Maybe we'll do the second one that way. And we'll see if you guys have a preference. We'll do a test afterwards. Okay, so we'll do that one like that. And then this one we're going to cut the long way. And then cut again. And then cut again, and then just cut right in half. Okay, and now, we'll put the knife over here out of the way. So next, we need to crack an egg. So Bella, do you think you can do it? Do you remember how?
Yes.
I'll do one, and then you copy me. Watch. We're going to hold the egg. We're going to give it a quick, sharp crack. Put our thumbs where the crack is, and pull it apart. Can you do that? Nice. I don't know if you guys can see. She is doing a brilliant job of it, though. Perfect. I think for this one, we're just going to need two, sweet girl. You're going to do a different stage. Okay, and then shake it out. That's the way. Okay, and now hand it to me. Now run and wash your hands because egg yolks can be, and raw eggs can carry germs. So we always wash our hands after. And also they're sticky. Okay. Yep, just wash them real quick, and I'm going to bring a towel over. I think that's the way to go for this project. Okay, we don't need the water quite yet, sweetie. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we have our eggs beaten. I'm going to use a whisk, and we're just going to beat the eggs. Can you help me do that? You do it, yeah. You. Now, Jax, while she's beating the eggs, so what Hayden told me is the first step that they do is dip the cucumbers in flour. It was a different order than I would have expected, so I want you to take each cucumber, dip it back and forth like in the flour like that, and then put it on here. So you work on that while we're doing this. Okay? And so you'll hear the oven is ready. Yeah. Go ahead and stir it up. Stir, stir, stir. Okay. And I love fried zucchini. I think it's so yummy. Zucchini is my favorite vegetable. There's so many ways I could eat it. Well, this time it's Julie's turn. Okay. So Jackson is helping dip all of, we'll do the water the last step. When we do our egg wash.
Can I dip?
Sure. Let's put the flour more in. Fact, here. After he gets, you're going to do the next step. So I'm going to take the zucchini now. We're going to dip it in the egg on both sides, and then we dip it in some panko. Panko is just a Japanese breadcrumb, and it'll give it a nice crispy thing. If you don't have panko, though, you can use crackers. Like I used to use Ritz crackers. Those are delicious and crunchy if you just crush them up first. But since I do have panko, we will try it this way, since we are trying to follow someone else's recipe.
Mom, what if you accidentally eat panko
It's fine. So see how I did it? I dipped it, then I'm going to dip it in the panko, and then I'm going to put it on the tray.
Can I try?
Absolutely.
Give me one.
Okay. I'm going to give you a plate here. I'm going to put some of the, as he finishes the zucchini, I'll put him here. Go ahead and get started. And you can see the kids, the dipping part is perfect for kids. They can do that. Even Jules is doing it. Okay, did you put it on the... Okay, that's okay.
Oh, I forgot. Can I dip mine?
Mm-hmm. So you do before you, panko is the last step, sweetie. So you do flour, okay, then egg, then panko, and you just flop it around, and then tray. Okay. So egg, and panko, and let's get some of these ones go. Oh, you haven't dipped those in flour. Oops. Oh, please don't lick your fingers. This has raw eggs. That could make your tummy very sick because raw eggs can carry salmonella. Not always, but it can. So we have to watch for that. Okay.
I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Well, you're just going to leave them messy while you're cooking. And then at the very end, we wash them.
Okay.
Or there's a towel there. You're welcome to wipe them on the towel. Okay. And we're going to get it going. Jax, you're doing a lovely job.
I want to try these. These are actually fun, so I'm going to do a big one.
Let him dip it in the flour first, sweetie. There you go. Now dip it in the egg. Watch. Dip it in the egg, Jules. Then dip it in that. Nope, he has to dip that one in flour first. So like I said, we have not tried this recipe, but I'm really excited to because Hayden's mom always makes her the best looking lunches. They always look delicious, and she's a really good cook. So when they gave us this recipe, I said, oh, I'm going to make that for my video. And then she even gave me a recipe for how she eats it with a sauce that she gets at Trader Joe's, a garlic aioli sauce, I think she said. I think we're just going to do maybe marinara or ranch dressing, since that's what we have here. You'd like the towel? Sure. And then we're almost done. Okay, Jax, did you want a chance dipping, or are you going to be the salt boy at the end? Thank you, love. Okay, so we are just coating these all up because that will make them nice and crispy.
So if you get the kind of thing on your hands, Mom, can somebody please
You need a
pass
few
me
more?
that towel?
Yeah, when you're done, honey, you're still doing these, right? So there's no reason to clean your hands until the very end. You can see my hands are super coated in panko, and that's fine because I can wash my hands at the very end. And this is a good, for kids, if you've got kiddos that kind of have sensory issues, this is good to just teach them, like, that they're going to be okay. You can wait, and then you can give them, like, positive reinforcement. Like, hey, I know that's yucky on your fingers, but you're doing a good job tolerating it. My fingers are sticky too, but we'll clean them up. When we go to bake them, that's when we'll wash our hands. Okay, so now, Julie, this was the part you were excited for. Remember, you wanted to pour the water in? Okay. So now I actually, boys and girls, had to look up what an egg wash was because while I love to cook, I'm not fancy, and so I did not know. I thought I knew, and I was right. You add some egg, some water. We beat it up again. And then we're going to brush it on. And again, I don't have a brush here, so we're just going to use a spoon to do our egg wash. And this is going to make it look golden brown and crispy. And I'm just going to kind of ladle the egg wash over. If I had a fancy pastry brush like my mom does, then I could brush it over. But we're just going to do that. Egg wash. And so get it all fancy. And you can see Bella is tolerating having her hands being gooey. It's bothering her, I can tell her. But thanks for tolerating it, Belle. And Jules, oh, I'm going to get covered in some sticky goo. That's part of being a mommy and a teacher is that mommies and teachers learn to tolerate messy. Kids giving them hugs because we love our hugs. Okay, I think, oh, thank you, love. I think that that's all good. So now I'm going to use my sea salt and I will wash the bottle afterwards because obviously it's going to get yucky too after I'm touching it. And I'm going to go ahead and just put salt on it because in our family we do really like salty snacks. And since zucchini's pretty healthy, that'll be it. Now I'm going to put these in the oven for about 20 minutes, she said, at 400. So I'll be checking on them and we'll see how they turn out. Okay, we baked our zucchini sticks. They took a little bit longer than I thought, but so you just kind of have to keep checking to see when they kind of get crispy looking. But they are ready now, and we have little dishes of ranch and marinara. So we're going to try and see which one we like best. Go ahead, Jules, you can go ahead and take one. Oh, she's going to go for one of those zucchini spears. What kind are you going to try? I hope they taste good. They look really good and they smell good. Okay, go ahead and take one, Belle.
So I can do one of these.
Whichever one you want. Okay, everyone give it a taste. Let's see.
I'm going to do a small
Okay,
one.
next time we don't touch all of them. Whichever one you touch first is the one that you take. Since we're all a family, and like I said, they share germs and they just washed hands, I'm not as worried, but boys and girls, if you touch one, make sure you take that one because it's not polite to touch all of them. What do you guys think? Oh, as I say that, and I'm going to take both of these since I just did the same thing. All right, I'm going to do one with the ranch. Which is better, ranch or marinara?
Ranch.
Mmm. That is delicious. Hayden, thank you for that great idea. Boys and girls, I hope you have fun making zucchini baked / fried zucchini. It's delicious. Thanks for watching.